Hey everybody, Alex is back. I've been gone a while. I've been hiding from social media, not really been that active on Facebook. Uh, I've been posting stuff on Facebook, but I've not really been active in the messenger or anything like that. And I'm back. So I've been getting a lot of questions of where have I been and what have I been up to? Why has Alex disappeared? Why am I not active in my social media chats or my group chats? Really, there's no right or wrong answer. There has been a lot going on, and hi Riley, hi. So I guess let's start this at the beginning. So, as some of you knew, that my Explorer was having problems. We found out it was needing some motor work. Um, I actually sold the Explorer for more than I bought it for, so that was good, which presented a problem. Now I'm without a vehicle. So the last couple of days I've been out searching for a new vehicle, and I finally did find one. Uh, I bought a 2005 Ford Explorer, or not Explorer, 2005 Ford Expedition. Sorry. So obviously we'll have better photos coming soon, but as of right now, that be my new ride that I bought. Um, yeah, so I have a new vehicle now. Hi, Swirl. So really, there hasn't been a whole lot going on. There was a few days I was actually really sick. Um, yeah, I wasn't feeling well, and I just kind of stayed away from social media. And those few days I was away from social media, just kind of, it was nice to take a small break. That's why I haven't been active in my chat. I've just been taking a small break from it all. Like I'm still every day I'm still logging in and watching you guys talk that are in that group. It's just I wasn't a part of the conversation. I was staying out of it. It's nothing bad. It's just every once in a while we need breaks. So I took a break and it worked. Um, some sad news did happen while I was on my break. We did, as a lot of you know, I had Chase, who was a German Shepherd that my husband got for me last year for my birthday. He wasn't really happy here. There's not a lot of room for him to run, so we rehomed him. He has a new home now, which little turd, as I call him. We get to the person's house so that way I can do like a home inspection before I let them take my dog, obviously. And Chase fell in love with their cat. I mean, like literally, when I went to leave after made sure everything was good and kosher and all that, Chase was curled up on a bed, and this cat was like laying on him. They became best friends. The whole time I had him, we have a wild cat that runs outside, and every time he wanted to chase that cat, he never once chased this other one. So I don't know if it was just because this other one let him walk up and sniff it. I don't know, but he's in a happy spot. He gets to run, and he hasn't. He's better off there. It's sad to let one of our animals go. I've had dogs die. I've had horses that were stolen and horses that have passed on. So it's always hard to let your friends go, but sometimes it's for the best. I don't know what that's about, Growlithe puppy, but okay, whatever. Goodbye. Um, so yeah, there was that. There's always things going on in people's lives. So why am I deleting Facebook or getting away from Facebook? A lot of it's because of all this political BS that's going on, and everybody claiming that we're going to war, and all these people that are complaining about the draft. I'm sorry, the draft has been here, always been here. That's always been a possibility. Get the fuck over it. I really don't give two fucks. But Um, I don't care about all the political BS. I'm tired of seeing it in my newsfeed. Like literally, I log in, I have to scroll for 10 minutes to find something that's not something to do with the draft, something to do with this war, something to do with politics, and it's just old. I'm tired of seeing all the drama. So that's why I'm doing away with Facebook because really, I don't need all that bullshit on my timeline and in my life. So I'm going to stay on Telegram where, in my groups that I run, I may actually start leaving some of the other groups I'm in just because there's a lot of politics that get brought up in those. And politics are toxic as all get out. Um, then, yeah, I don't like politics. I'm not, I know how they work. I follow them. I always vote when it comes time to vote. I never talk about who I vote for. It's all my personal business, just like it's your personal business. It's not my business to know, and I really don't care. I don't pick friends based off their political views. I don't care. You could support Trump, you could hate Trump. I don't care. That's your choice. You do it, it's whatever. I don't care. It's not going to come between me and you. I'm not one of those toxic people. And anybody that says you have to be this way or this way, I'm sorry, you're a toxic person. And, there's nothing wrong with being a toxic person. Just know that you're toxic and what you're doing is not cool to me. I'm not pick. I guess I'm kind of like a pacifist. I think that's pronounced right. I don't like choosing sides when it comes to things because I like to see it from both sides. And then for me, it's more like let's instead of having the Republican, Democrat, and all that other BS, why don't we just all work together and solve things together? You know, like a big happy family. I would say like the furry panda, but we have a lot of people in here that like to fight. uh, Sassy Shep. What chat? What group? I actually run a Telegram chat. If you message me on Telegram, I will be glad to add you. And here I'll type out my Telegram so that way you can send me a message and I will be glad to get you added. Oops, I misspelled Alex. Whoops, my bad, guys. I'm trying to type and I can't see. There. I think I typed. The second one's the right one. The other one's not. But yeah, if you send me a message on Telegram and you're over 18, I'll put you in my. I got my Alex's. It's either Playhouse or Playpen. I forget what I named it. Chat. I just changed the name on it, and I'll be glad to have you in there. As far as anybody that's under the age of 18, because I do know there has been followers that are under there. There is an all ages group that I have, but you can literally post nothing in there because obviously for legal reasons, I don't post anything bad in there and I don't allow anybody. And I do have a lot of monitors that are constantly watching that chat. So to make sure nothing bad is posted in there, basically you can come in there and say, I'm a baby fur and that's about it. It's ridiculous. And I actually, it says I'm the owner of the chat, but I really am never in that chat. Like literally, it's if I'm in there, then that means someone is doing something they're not supposed to, and most likely bad stuff is happening. Frisky is a little sog butt. He's something. I think he's more of a stinky butt. But anyways, like I said, I run Telegram chat. I'm in there. I'm just getting away from all the political BS and all that because I'm watching people literally fight on Facebook and it's just too much drama. I'd much rather be playing the video games you see behind me here, like, Xbox stuff. So, yeah. Also, so as a lot of you know, I tried to sell my fursuit a while back because I was needing money for some stuff that was coming out. Well, it never sold. the story behind that was I actually had two different people I contacted. The person who had the highest bid, I contacted them, and turned out they were a person just throwing bids in and didn't have no money. Me and that person had a long talk. I told him, I said, that's not cool to do that. So we moved on to the next highest bidder, and I even took money off because of all this craziness. They wanted to do payment plans, which again was noted. No, I don't take payment plans, and we'll talk about that in a minute. Why I don't take payment plans, but yeah. So as of right now, for those that don't know, there is a new fursuit I have commissioned. I've already taken care of paying for it because me and this maker have actually traded out. They're making my full suit. I don't have to pay any actual money. I'm trading some stuff I have in the other room in a box that I'm not using. Um, and they're going to make me a full suit, which I love their quality. I'm not going to give the suit maker's name out because of respect since we're trading, but without their permission. So, yes, I am actually trading them one of my Star Wars books that I got from George Lucas himself, and they're going to make my full suit for me. And yeah, that's the agreement we have. So, my house is small. I don't have a lot of room to store a lot of suits. Definitely one that I'm retiring. The Alex fursuit is for sale. I'm not selling it and then it just disappearing from the channel. Like Alex is still going to be on the channel in some way, whether it be Alex or Allie. I'm not going to give that away. That's a surprise. But the channel is not going to change much. The suit's going to change, but the character is still the same. So, if you really want a German Shepherd fursuit, even the red paw prints on both arms, I have two on each arm of the bodysuit, are actually getting removed. And it's just going to be a straight German Shepherd suit as you see it. Like right now, it looks fuzzy because I need to finish cleaning it. And I haven't really cleaned it since last time I was out, which was just for a couple photos. But I'm going to be cleaning it later today or tomorrow. Well, it's late tonight, so I'll be cleaning it tomorrow, and it's actually for sale. I'm not doing the bid. I'm asking $1,200 for the full suit, everything I have with it, even the case that I carry it with, and everything. It's $1,200 or best offer. Message me. We'll talk about price. I do not accept payment plans, and here's why. The reason I don't accept payment plans is because in the past I have done payment plans with people and they would pay like half of it and then they would want the product and they don't pay the other half, or they pay half of it, then all of a sudden they don't have the money, so they want their other part of the money they paid down. And I don't do business that way. So back when I actually did payment plans, and this isn't just for furry stuff, this is for anything like cars I've sold in the past, I require you to put a third down. Then we'd have a set payment plan, which if you talk with me, work with me, I'd work with you. But if you ever back out, any of the money you paid towards it is gone. It's gone. There's no getting it back. That's money that's gone because you paid on it. That was just my terms of service. That's how I do business. Because for those that don't know, I used to run a business. It was actually I ran two businesses, but I ran a detail business and a lawn service. And I had people that paid me to detail their vehicles. They would pay half and then they would want to pay the other half when they picked it up. I got screwed a lot. And then I also buy and sell cars on the site. I got screwed a lot on that because people wanted to make payments and they wanted me just to be the lien holder. I don't do that. If you want something I have, you will either pay me in full, or back when I actually took payments, I would require a third down and then payment plan. And if you ever backed all the way, you lost the money you paid on it. It's kind of like rent to own. If you don't finish paying it, you were just renting it that time and now it's gone. But I don't do payments anymore. So if you want it, it's $1,200 or best offer. I have a lot more invested in the complete suit. There's a lot of parts that a lot of people don't see on the channel because they're interchanging parts. Like I have two different sets of hand paws and so on. just message me and we will talk it through. I did put my Telegram and Twitter are both the Alex underscore radioactive, but make sure you don't, when you put out the radioactive, you don't put the E at the end. I always do that when I'm typing it out, so don't do that. Let's see. Wow, guys, don't make me feel special or something. Geez. Um, but yeah, that's where all I have been hiding. Um, there really has not been any major reason why I haven't been on social media other than I got sick, I spent a few days away from it, and then I realized, there's far less drama away from there. So if you want to talk to me, hit me up for Telegram, Twitter. That's the best two places to find me. I'm PM friendly, I guess. I don't bite. I'm not one special, so I'm just an ordinary doggo. So yeah, I'm not special in any means. I am not special, Ace. Well, I may be special ed because I am very special in the membrane, as my husband and Frisky likes to always tell me I'm very special, but they mean it is because I'm not a special person, but I am a special person. Um, Now I do have a video coming as soon as me and my friend Spirit Bear can get together again. We are going to do the baby fur panel on a YouTube video and actually have that on the channel. And I'm looking forward to that. It's just we got to work our schedules because we're both been very busy lately. Um, Trying to think here, guys. I had a lot to talk about, but oh, one other thing I want to talk about to people, and this isn't targeted at any of you, and it's not because anybody done anything. I just want to remind you guys. Definitely, if you're doing something for the outside world, and you're wanting something from the outside world, not everyone is ABDL aware. And a lot of companies actually frown upon ABDLs trying to get their products made for them. There's this magical thing called Etsy. You can find anything on there. I always recommend checking Etsy out before you go to a company trying to get their thing. And I have been working with a few different places myself to get license agreements with them. And when they find out that you are trying to make adult products, even if it's safe for work, like I wanted to make a certain type of shirt and I had hats and stuff like that. The reason behind it, and they're like I said, the one I talked to was really nice. The one I talked to was really nice, and they explained why they wouldn't allow it and a lot of it's because their target market may not be you. It's going to be it's the target market for them is kids, and then there would be a lot of problem that would arise if you want that product made for adults. Definitely the adult babies because that's considered a kink or fetish. So anytime you message a company about that, make sure you word your stuff properly and you're very careful because you can make our community look really bad very easily, and that's not good. Like I said, I always support people telling them, do what you want to do in life, but there's a way around things without causing things, drama and issues. Like we'll use, for example, say you're wanting a company to make a product that's catered to you as an ABDL. Well, you wouldn't tell this company it's for ABDLs because they're going to look it up and find out that all they're going to see is the internet talking about how it's a fetish or a kink or all this. Well, now their market's no longer you. It's their market is going to be a kink, and they don't understand there's a lifestyle and a fetish side to it. And you're probably asking for the lifestyle side, but all they're seeing is the fetish because the internet makes us all look horrible. And there's a random husky that keeps peeking in. If you see him, just say swiper no swiping or stinky no stinky, no musky husky. But still, just remember everything you do not only impacts you definitely when you're talking to companies, but it also impacts the whole community. So be very careful on that. Like when I deal with the companies that I deal with, when I'm trying to get license agreements for certain things that I'm working on, I never say anything about it being for ABDLs. I never say anything about it being for baby furs. I never bring any of that up. That is all completely left out. And the reason for that being left out is the way it's going to be marketed on when I sell it or somebody else sells it. It would never be marketed for ABDLs or any of that. I'd leave that name out. I would just call it what it is. So say you get a Rugrats shirt that you would normally see like a kid wear, but you're making an adult size Rugrats shirt, it would just be a Rugrats shirt size XL, 2XL, whatever size shirt you wear, or whatever size you're selling. So please remember that because, like I said, that does affect us. Also, for everyone that was at the baby fur panel at MFF this last year, if you could do me a favor, don't forget to send a letter or email programming for MFF and let them know thank you again because they're the reason we have the panel. So I want to keep thanking them as much as possible so they allow us to keep doing it in the future and hopefully give us a bigger room next year. Also, for everybody that doesn't know, my Patreon, which is under Alex Radioactive, obviously you'll see my first suit on there. Well, the one here before it sells. My Patreon is up. It's not, I don't know if I've worded it on there yet or not, but anybody above $10 or higher can actually request any video they want to see made in a month. And this is limited for the first 10 people, but $10 and up, you can request a video. I will make the video. However, there are stipulations still because of legal reasons and personal comfort. I will not do anything with nudity, sexual stuff, or anything that would harm or is illegal. So please remember that because I had one person who I refunded them and had to block them on there because what they wanted me to do is like, no, I can't do that. One, I'm not comfortable doing that. I find that gross myself. And two, it wasn't legal. So please remember, it's got to stay legal and it's got to stay, YouTube friendly. And so normally those video requests can be anything, but there are certain levels we have to follow because I don't want to go to jail for doing illegal stuff, and I'm not going to hurt my suit, and I'm not going to do anything I'm not comfortable with. I don't know who was that in the background. Oh, you haven't met my husband's sister's huskies then. They stinky doggos. So yeah, that's where we're at, guys. Yeah. Big boy naughty stuff is not good for channel. So that's where I have been. That's why I've been away. I do apologize to you all for being gone so long. I will be back doing videos again as of Monday because this weekend I have a little from KC coming up to visit this weekend. And since I'm going to have company, I'm not going to do video stuff, because I'm going to be picking on another little baby cub that's staying over. So I do have a cub that's coming up this weekend to stay with us. I will do more reviews, but I have to get more money to buy diapers and whatever you want me to review. I'll review anything, but it's just I don't have the funds and it costs money to buy the stuff to review, and I've been staying on the cheap side of stuff for right now. Oh, that's a good one, Swirl. Gear tips. I can give a lot of good tips, but that's only because I've been in this community now since I've been a furry since 1997, and I have been in diapers my whole life. and classified as an ABDL since I was like 10 or 12 years old. So I am not old.
Yes, you are.
Okay, so you just admitted I'm old, so you're a baby. I'm a big kid. Yay! He said I was old. I'm a big kid. Ah, see what I did there. Yeah. Like I said, I will try to do my best to do some reviews here soon, guys. Also, like I said, just remember everything we do impacts each other. We're a big, happy family, so let's work together to keep it somewhat appropriate. Trying to think what else. We're at 25 minutes. Holy cow. This is like the longest video I've done in forever. Wow.
It's the only video you've done in forever.
Hush, Stinky, or I'm going to put you to bed. Also, I have Xbox, so if anybody wants to play with me, Alex, or Baby Fur Alex is my gamer tag. I'd love to play games with you guys. Actually, that's what I'm planning on doing. As soon as I hang up here, is I'm going to get on video games, and then I'm probably going to go take a nap because I'm getting tired, actually. So if you want to hit me up, I'm on Xbox, I'm on Telegram, I'm on Twitter. Facebook is going to be kind of iffy right now. Just kind of, I still have the account. I haven't deleted it because there's videos and photos on there that are sentimental. So I may leave the account up, but then again, I may delete the account altogether. So if it just randomly disappears, don't freak out. You just have to message me on Telegram or Twitter and go from there. So guys, have a wonderful night, day, whatever time it is you are. Hope you all had a wonderful Christmas and a happy New Year. I hope no DWIs and all that other good stuff. But my next con, depending on financial stuff, because like I said, I'm currently not working, so literally the only money I make is from Patreon and YouTube and what I buy and sell. So I might be at First Squared, but it's kind of iffy right now because I did buy a new vehicle because my other one broke. So we'll see how that goes. But definitely check out the Patreon. If you have any questions about how the Patreon works or like what you would get at a certain level, if you're wondering if there's something at a certain level you could get that's not listed, just message me and we will talk it out. I also, if you don't use Patreon and you want to still get on the Patreon thing, just message me because I also use PayPal that I have set up for this YouTube as well. All the money I make off this channel actually goes back into the channel. It's what buys cameras, it pays for content and all that fun jazz. And when we hit 1,000 subscribers, it will also be buying once a month. We will be giving away a fursuit I know it's once a month for 12 months. And then after that, I got to see what the maker that I'm going through to make those fursuits, see if they're going to keep with the contract after 12 months. But we got to get 1,000 subscribers first. And hopefully we can start giving away fursuits very quickly. Baby Fur Patreon Minecraft server. Cool. Well, I don't need to make $20 off of a person for the videos I do, but anything helps. You never know. And like I said, I'd love to get you guys all together. And like I said, I'm hoping to go to First Squared. I think there's a Baby Fur panel there, I heard. So obviously, if I go to that con, I'm going as an attendee to have fun and meet you guys and meet other Lils. So I will actually not be working that con. I will not be doing any panels at con. I will just be attending said panels and having fun. Benefit for that too. Swirl, message me on Telegram because I know you got me on Telegram. Because I can't really read, guys. I'm trying to read the comments, so if I mess up your comments, I do apologize. I wear glasses, as you see, and when I'm wearing my head, I can't wear my glasses, so I can't really read the comments. So if I ever mess up comments, do forgive me. Have a wonderful night, guys. I will talk to you on Swirl here in just a few minutes. Just message me on Telegram, buddy, and we'll go from there. Have a wonderful night. Try not to be too stinky, make sure you go change your diapers because you all stinky. I smell you from here. Yep. You all need diaper changes. I'm telling my daddy on you. You all gotta get your butt changed. Bye. Have a wonderful night.